That is when you don't have a breakfast. When you have a breakfast, it will be louder. Yeah. And I admire your ability to come at 8:20. During my college days, I used to bunk the first two lectures. I mean, you're really admirable. Endangered species 1-4. लवकर टाक मारून टाकणार. चौथा. Only 4 guys? You feel lost? 5. Okay. 5. Any more coming? Very sad. Yeah, you don't give admission to boys. They don't take psychology. They take computer science. That's how it is. Anyway, congratulations for taking up the field of psychology. You don't believe? Congratulations for taking up the field of psychology. Doctors treat organs, but you change lives. You understand? You transform lives. And don't allow your parents to get you married after your BA. बड़ी हो गई है, ज़्यादा पढ़ेगी तो चश्मा लगेगा, लड़के नहीं मिलेंगे, जब तक मास्टर्स नहीं होता है तब तक अब डट के रहना. I have so many examples of young girls who crossed their bachelors because of teachers like Meghna, and they did extremely well and they're doing extremely well. And I'm so proud that all of you will change the landscape of the country's mental health. You believe that? No, they don't believe. They are saying, हमारा ही साला इतना लफड़ा है. हाँ? हमारा ही इतना लफड़ा है. How many of you are about to break up in a relationship? About to break up. About to break up. How many have just had a breakup? How many have just had a breakup? How many have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Put your hands up, right? I'm not going to ask you questions. Only 2, 3. How many are lucky to be single? Getting down from both sides of the bed. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Having a boyfriend or a girlfriend is not about efficiency. Not having it is not about deficiency. Isn't it? So there are a large number of them who are single. क्या कौन सा ब्रीड है ये रे? ब्रेकअप नहीं, कुछ मज़ा ही नहीं, इश्क नहीं, ब्रेकअप नहीं, रोना धोना नहीं, ब्लैंक कॉल्स देना नहीं, गाली देना नहीं बॉयफ्रेंड को, कुछ नहीं. व्हेरी नाईस. झालं का रे? काय करतोस काय तू? हां, काय लावलंय सगळं? स्लाईड चेंजर आणलंय का? कुठे आहे? त्याच्यात बॅटरी आहे का? हाऊ मेनी ऑफ यू नो मराठी? व्हेरी नाईस, व्हेरी नाईस. बिकॉज लँग्वेज ऑफ द स्टेट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. डू यू से मराठी और मराठी? Okay. Never know. In National College, they might say Marathi. Okay. कुठे आहे रे? बोटात दे मला, हातात दे. शोधतो की he has actually got it because he was changing the glass. He's got it?
He's searching for it.
Oh my God. Time, tide, and Dr. Shetty does not wait for anybody. So let me start by showing you a slide of the Paralympic team, which won 20 gold. I still remember that girl bringing her leg up and shooting the arrow. How many of you have seen that? Isn't it? क्या spirit है यार? क्या ये light हटाओ? Next time, Meghna, you should have a slide changer. Huh? This is not right at all. I don't like change the slide. I don't like that at all. Okay? So how many of you seen this girl putting a leg up on the arrow and shooting? What is the spirit? How many of you seen this guy with one leg throwing the javelin beyond 71 meters. क्या spirit है यार? I mean, if you read the life history of each one of them who has participated in the Paralympics, your spirit will rise. Everything looks small. Failure, no problem. Red line is important sometimes. Looks nice on the mark sheet. Breakup is fine, it's beautiful. You build your mind muscles. Isn't it? You learn from the breakup. Problems at home can be managed if we actually look at people who have indomitable spirit and they can really change their lives. Now, never die for a guy. Never ever die for a guy. No chance. सवाल ही नहीं यार. काय को कशाला? क्यों यार? Never. नहीं मुझे सबक सिखाऊंगा तुझे, मैं मरूंगा तभी तुझे पता चलेगा. कुछ नहीं पता चलता है. Separation and union are two sides of the same coin. And believe me, before the age of 24, 3 breakups are necessary for good mind muscles. If you continue with the same guy from the age of 11 to 40, you are screwed. Breakup is bound to happen. Absolutely bound to happen, okay? I mean, it will happen. You might feel, my God, he is the man of my life, she is the girl of my life. Doesn't work at all. Because love is what? What is love according to you? Girls, what is love, man?
I want you, but I can live without you.
That is my definition.
Where you can let someone be.
Let someone be. Don't give me workshop answers. Genuine answers.
So, according to me, love means everything, maybe.
Love means everything. Pal pal tere saath. Pal pal tere saath. What is love according to you? Sorry to ask you. You are the
No, that's okay. I think love is something when you can be what you still want to be, but have the support of the one that you love. So, be what he wants.
Beautifully said. प्यार क्या है आपा मेरी आपा.
सर मुझे खुद नहीं पता.
That's a good state to be. My son always says, I don't know what I want to become. Love is I love myself first. खलास खलास खत्म. मुझे मुझसे पहला प्यार है. नार्सिसिस्टिक नहीं है, मुझसे पहला प्यार है. Those girls who love themselves less fall in love with jerks. नहीं तो प्यार करना ना, मैं तेरे पे क्या ना, मैं मरती हूँ तेरे लिए. Bell, मरने का क्यों? When you love yourself first and you reasonably accept your mind and body and your intellect as reasonably good. नहीं मैं सावली हूँ, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा गोरी हूँ, मैं पतली हूँ, ये कुछ नहीं यार. You have to accept your body exactly as it is. Stand in front of the mirror in the morning. Don't say I'm fortunately fair. And tell God, तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने मुझे बनाया. The day you accept yourself as good, because God has made 8 billion characters. 8 billion different characters. They're beautiful. How you feel defines how you look. How you look does not define how you feel. When you feel good, your eyes shine, your cheeks glow. इतना सुमड़ी में क्यों बैठी है रे? ऐसा भोपड़ा बना के क्यों बैठी है? हाँ, वो तुम्हारा माँ का काम है. मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता है. How you feel defines how you look. Accept your body exactly as it is. Don't allow anybody to say that you're thin, fat, dark, fair. Nothing doing here. I'll try to be healthy, but accept myself exactly as I am. Then you're able to love better. So love is, I want you, but I can live without you. Now, this is interesting. Love can have birth, growth and death. I didn't say it. I'm coming to National College. But Professor Meghna was my very old friend, so I need to quote some foreign authors. Albert Ellis said this. Albert Ellis. Feel impressed, no? He said love can have birth, growth and death. हाँ, वो क्या क्या मुझे नहीं बोला, अभी बोलता है. Yesterday a girl told me, a lawyer, he used to call me Bandu, Lavu, this, that, and now he has broken off. Now he's calling me by my full name. होता है. प्यार में मज़ा नहीं है. प्यार में एक इमोशन है. ब्रेकअप में कितना इमोशन है. Jealousy, anger, sadness, fear. Will he love my friend if my friend snatches my boyfriend? मरने का नहीं क्या? हाँ. It's so important to understand that this can happen. It actually happens. Very common. And sometimes you'll say, I don't have anybody, but अंदर से भी प्यार होता है ना. I have a crush. I've never told him. Now I have a breakup. Okay? It's important to accept that love can change. And it's so important to accept that we need to accept our body exactly as it is. And sometimes people might say whatever, but words can change the brain. If you tell yourself, I love my body because this is what God has given me, or cosmic force, or if you're an atheist, you can say whatever. And I love myself in spite of whoever and whatsoever. Mothers are very paranoid about the weight of the girl nowadays. Patli ho, patli ho, patli ho. Nahi hona hai, ja. Improve your health, but don't screw your mind. The day when you say that I am reasonably comfortable with myself, your love will be much better. And breakups are very normal, and breakup just fun. And you can sing a song on breakup. Which song?
Don't know, sir.
Don't know. तो क्या करते हैं? साइकोलॉजी करते हैं क्या? Never had a breakup. सॉन्ग अभी से तैयार करना चाहिए. दिल पे पत्थर रख के
मुंह पे मेकअप कर लिया.
ब्रेकअप कर दिया. Makeup नहीं, breakup. So it's important to hold hands when somebody is down. When somebody has a breakup, don't say, I told you so. I was interested in him, but you went. No. Acknowledge the love. You might not like the guy whom your friend loved. Acknowledge the love. Hold a hand. Give her company. She talks about death and dying. Please go to your faculty immediately. Give her company. Give her time. They did that to me also at the age of 23. They came with me for lunch, dinner, breakfast, held my hand, and I survived. Don't say, इतना भाव खाती थी, पूरे साल में से बात नहीं किया, अभी क्यों मदद करूँ? नहीं. Let your hand be outstretched and you save somebody's life. So dear friends, many girls are very scared to say breakup ho gaya. What will people think? Am I bad? People don't leave you because you're bad. People leave you because love can have birth, growth and death. Albert Ellis, Harish Shetty says sometimes rebirth. I miss you on Instagram. He comes back. Okay, it's important to understand that I'll seek help. I'll shout and scream. I had a breakup. It's not because of I am bad. It's not because I am less intelligent. It's not because I'm not rich. It's not because I'm not dark, I'm not fair, I'm not thin, I'm not fat. It's not because of your size and shape. It happens without reason. And accept it. When did you have your last breakup, darling? Be honest.
I've never dated anyone.
Once. That guy. So it's important to kill shame and seek help. And that breaks the stigma of mental illness. That breaks the stigma of pain. How many of you have put your hands up and said, I have had a breakup, I'll tell my friends openly? How many of you said it? Very good. Congratulations. Next. Oh, look at me. Nattu, 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 nattu. Which song? Same, no? What does RRR mean? Rise, roar, rebirth. Nahi re baba. Rise, roar and revolt. But I'm not come here to talk about that. I've come here to talk about resilience, relationship and repair. Building your resilience. How do you do that? Telling your father and mother, I know, Dad, there's a problem in the house. Let me join hands. Let me be with you all and help you. If I can say something, if I can do something. Parents who let the children in the problem solving process, they become empowered. Parents who say, तू अपना पढ़ाई कर रहा, मत चिंता मत ले यार, टेंशन आता है, मालूम है तुम्हें क्या हो रहा है. Resilience building is helping your parents in their work. Being part of the family, praying together. Resilience building means helping each other in the class when somebody is finding one subject of, I'll teach you, man. And seeking help when you don't know what's happening. Resilience means sharing your feelings with your family members and being close to your faculty. फैकल्टी वाला इतना इजी नहीं है. माँ जैसी होती है, कुछ अंदर घुसा नहीं ना, फ्रॉड घुसा नहीं ना. फ्रॉड मालूम है ना कौन? सिगमंड फ्रॉइड. नहीं घुसा ना, हाथ ऊपर करने का, बोलने का, नहीं घुसा, मेरा स्कल आज थोड़ा ज़्यादा जाड़ा है. एंड डोंट एक्सपेक्ट योर टीचर्स, कम हियर, लेट मी टीच यू. नो, दीज गाइज आर वेरी नाइस ऑन द इंडक्शन डे. डोंट वरी, वी आर देयर. एग्ज़ाम का पेपर आया तो कलम नहीं चलता, तलवार चलता है. बट एट द सेम टाइम दे लाइक अ मदर्स ऑल्सो से ना, हे क्या करते, पढ़ता नहीं क्या? वैसे जैसे यू डोंट पे अटेंशन द क्लास. नो, आई डोंट पे अटेंशन. आई टॉट यू सो मेनी टाइम्स. स्टिल से नहीं ना. शेट्टी के पास क्या है? गाड़ी है, बंगला है, क्लिनिक है, अस्पताल है, पैसा है. तुम्हारे पास क्या है? माँ है. All students have two mothers. One biological. Be close to them. Tell them what's happening. Tell them I'm screwed. Not at the time of giving assignments. My son killed his grandmother 3 times. And when I used to go to school, they used to all remain very ponderous, very sad. I said, no, she's alive. This guy is lying to you. Okay? So don't do that. Be close and understand one thing that no. Resilience building is the most. You are not here to learn psychology, my dear kids. You are here to build your personality. Personality development happens in the college when you interact, when you fight, when you argue, when you join, when you come back, when you eat together, when you accept everybody around you as your friend. Because did you ever believe that this girl will sit next to you on this day? Kainat, destiny, prarabdha. Thank you. Kainat tuza? Satyam. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Relationship means working as a team. Gone are the days, मैं जहाँ खड़ा होता हूँ वहाँ से लाइन शुरू होती है. नहीं यार. Every film has multi-starrers, multiple partners who make the movie. Every business has partners. Ability to work together as a team. Very, very important. And repair and reform, लफड़ा होने वाला है. पैसे का नुकसान फैमिली में होएगा. बापू जेल जा सकता है. एग्ज़ाम में फेल हो सकता है. जॉब से निकाला जा सकता है. फिर भी उठेंगे, मदद मांगेंगे. And these are the 3 important words for all your life. When you get engaged to a guy, tell him, hey, come here. 3 hours bata. If you pass this exam, then I'll marry you. Building resilience is the most important way of building your mental health. Knowing to work as teams where sometimes you give 80%, sometimes you give 20%, sometimes somebody else gets the credit, sometimes you get the credit, but work continues. Gathering cumulative knowledge, expertise and wisdom is the key. Your marks don't work. Tell me your husband, did he put that ring? Where's that ring? Marriage ring. And when he's about to put the ring, he said, hey, MA का मार्क्स बता. तेरा मार्कशीट किधर है? पूछा क्या? नहीं ना. So that is very important. That is something to do. And repair and every person will have one crisis at least every 3 years. Or sometimes if you're unlucky, you'll have more. but see that you seek help. बैटरी नहीं है उसको, इधर पॉइंट करने का बैटरी नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, आप चलाओ. तो बैटरी नहीं न रे सत्यम, तो बैटरी संपली न रे. एक मिनट. Who is this? Technoblade, is he alive? Oh, he passed away. YouTuber. Who is this? Mr. Beast. Is he related to you? How do you know? We know. Who is this? Ah. All the girls, they all celebrate her birthdays here when she is there. These girls. Ah. Can you differentiate Janku, Kunku, Munku, Tunku? I can't differentiate. No, I can't differentiate. Can you? I can't differentiate. They all look like the same. अब भैंसी दिखते हैं ना सभी. ये कौन है? अब आएगा खेल का मजा. ये कौन है? हाँ? नहीं, don't make fun, don't make fun. How many of you from Northeast? Northeast, which part of Northeast, beta? Northeast. No, Northeast is not UP. Lachit Borphukan. He is from the Ahom tribe. Ahom kingdom existed in the Northeast for a long time. They did not allow the Mughals to cross east and they defeated them 12 times. Indian hero. ये कौन है? बंकिम चंद्र चटर्जी. क्या किया उसने? Who wrote the Vande Mataram? Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. This is the flaw of Indian education. Very good. SNT वालों को पता है? No. How many from Rajasthan? Agarwal, Maheshwari. ये कौन है? नहीं जी. Jhalamana. When Chetak horse got injured in the battle of Haldighati, Rana Pratap retreated. This fellow wore the crown and fought and died. Jhalamana, ₹5 का stamp है. What is the most important thing about this picture? None of them are IIT engineers. All women. None of them are IIT engineers. ISRO. Who is this? Who are this? Who? अपने एरिया में रहता है, पाइकल्ला में नहीं ना. These are how many Punjabis here? पता है जी, तेनू पता है, बोलो जी. 4 साहबजादे. What did they do? You're a Sikh, no? Yeah. Guru Gobind Singh's sons, all 4 died while fighting the freedom struggle for the country. Who is this? मराठी माणूस आहेत का इथे कोणी? काय आठवते का तुम्हाला कोण आहे ते? बाजी प्रभू देशपांडे. How many of you know the war of Pawankhand? It's a beautiful gorge in Sholapur. You should go and watch it. Tanaji and Baji Prabhu Deshpande lost their lives in the war to save Shivaji. Sam Bahadur Manekshaw. Have you seen the movie? It's a great movie. अब आएगा खेल का मजा. Who's from Orissa here? Have you heard about Birsa Munda? Go and read about him. Who is he? Kiang Nangba, freedom fighter from Meghalaya, from the Jaintia tribe. અહીંયા જૈન છે કે નથી ભાઈ? નથી. Parshvanath, 23rd Tirthankar. What is this? Arrange it in the order. You arrange in order. Fajr, Zohar, Asar, Maghrib, Isha and Tahajjud is night. Correct? पता है? नहीं पता है? Mental health professionals have to be culturally proficient. They can't only talk about Freud, Piaget, etc., etc. You have to be culturally proficient if you want to work with the country. No. ये कौन है? लाज वाटलं पाहिजे. मराठी माणूस हात वर करा. तू हात वर केला की असं केलं? Gnaneshwar, who sat at Visava, 40 kilometers from Ahmednagar, and wrote the Gnaneshwari. ये क्या है? If you don't say this, I am going to get a Sten gun. Sten gun is better or AK-56? No, it's nice. Will not shoot bullets. Chocolate bullets will shoot. The biggest rock temple in the world, Ajanta nahi, Ellora. Now, why I'm saying all this is, civilizational pride leads to self-belief. Collective esteem is not about thoughts, feelings, emotions, and behavior. It's not about thought journal only. Civilizational pride gets self-belief. Civilizational illiteracy leads to self-doubt. My dear friends, when my friends say, I want to die, what will you do? मुझे मरना है. जीने में कोई. How many of you have said, I want to die in your lives? Put your hands up. I will not ask you any question. Oh, very nice. How many of you have actually attempted suicide? I will not ask you any questions. Just put your hands up and I will keep quiet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy that you're so brave. When somebody says, I want to die, what will you do? First sentence is automatic thoughts. क्या साला मरने की बात करता है. माँ अच्छी है, बापू अच्छा है, सब कुछ अच्छा है, मरने की बात करती है. ऑटोमेटिक थॉट 2, कमज़ोर है, हिम्मत नहीं उसमें. ऑटोमेटिक थॉट नंबर 3, साला ये सुन सुन के मुझे भी मरने की इच्छा होगी. नहीं. Observe the automatic thoughts, watch it, allow it to come, allow it to go. Hold her hand. नहीं, ये नाटक कर रही है. No नाटक. It's a cry for help, or it's an unhealthy coping mechanism. Don't sit and give advice. Every 35 minutes, one student dies of suicide. Every 8 minutes, one young man dies of suicide. My dear friends, don't take it very seriously. And don't sit down and give advice. Don't avoid. I still remember this boy, 18-year-old. He heard my class in one of the colleges and went and told everybody, I'm depressed, I'm suicidal. All the 5 friends left him. One said, I don't know how to handle this. Second said, साला मेरे को तू कुछ करेगा अपना नाम आएगा. Third, his father said, ये सब झंझट में मत गिर, तेरे को नीट एग्जाम अब देने का, इसमें दूर रहे. Fourth, ये बार बार एक ही बात करता है. And fifth, ये डिप्रेशन कुछ होता नहीं, strong नहीं है. Not true. If you hear anybody talking about death and dying, let him or her be screened by a mental health professional, whether it is stress, whether it's issue, concern, stress, distress or disease. Don't take it lightly, because we are in the middle of a mental health epidemic. More people have depression than diabetes. More people have died of suicide than accidents. Okay? Extremely. How many of your friends have ended their life by suicide? Friends. How many of your family members have died of suicide? See, so many. So when you lose somebody, you have to hold the person's hand, be compassionate, and check whether she is in danger or not, and that is something very important. When my friend is hospitalized for suicide, what will you do? Will you go and give long lectures? तूने क्यों किया, मैं था ना? नहीं. You go and keep your trap shut. Tell him or her, please take your treatment from your psychologist or psychiatrist. We are missing you in the college. Help her to cope up with all the assignments which has been done. Don't say anything. Don't say what that guy said in the film Guru. माँ मरी, आंसू नहीं बहाया. No. Hold the person's hand and be with the person. So important. And see that they don't interrupt their treatment, and help them cope with the assignments at home. When your parents are depressed, how will you identify them? How will you identify if your father or your mother is depressed? सामने से भी फोटो लें थोड़ा, पीछे से मत ले, अलग अलग एंगल से ले. How will you know that your Parent, how many of your parents have been depressed? Yeah, very true. So huge numbers. Huge numbers. So how will you identify somebody is going down among your parents, mom or dad? What will you look for?
They become silent.
They can become quiet. They can become irritable. They can be angry. They may not sleep. They may be agitated. Tere ko maru kya mere ko maru. And 4 o'clock they might really get up and say, I feel like you're hurting myself. They might be lazy and sleeping. Change in behavior. They may be feeling hopeless, worthless, sleep appetites. I still remember this boy who was supposed to be thrown out from the college. I've been to a class lecture in that college, and then after the lecture, board room na, tame ek khao, te khao. The principal came and whispered in the ears of the management, 6 महीने से नहीं आया, 3 खत भेजा. उसने management बोला LC दे. आपको LC देने को थोड़ी देता है. I fight all colleges who give LC. I said, have you gone to the house of the boy? नहीं, ये हमारा पॉलिसी नहीं है. तो क्यों स्कूल चलाते हो यार? पॉलिसी नहीं है. Good teachers don't make home visits. Great teachers do. Volume बढ़ाओ. So I said, I will go close by. And the father said, he doesn't get up from the bed. Doctor, we tried, did all his tests. I said, psychomotor retardation. He'll be well very soon. And he got well within 15 days. So it's important if your father and mother is depressed, rock the boat and see that they go and take help. Don't wait. A lot of parents are also ending their lives. Now, ऐसा क्यों हुआ? उसको आत्महत्या का विचार क्यों आया? अरे भाई, किसी को भी आ सकता है. Man is like a fuse, it can go off without reason. That girl who died from ENY, people are giving stray reasons. Do a psychological autopsy first. In India, everybody knows how Ashwin should play against Bangladesh. He made a century yesterday. Everybody knows what the Prime Minister should do. And everybody knows what is wrong with somebody when they are unwell. Generic reasons. You politicize suicide all the time, but you do not politicize heart attacks and accidents. Ideally, a psychological autopsy has to be done. I've done it so many times, and so many other things really come up. And psychological autopsy is going back to the history, looking at the files, talking to friends, scanning the media, and doing a very intricate, deep, detailed analysis of his life of the last 25 years. Just saying work stress, boss ne mara, teacher ne kuch kaha. That's the biggest thing. Teacher scolds a child, reprimands, and you jump. Because we are fragile, we are brittle, we are vulnerable. Our upbringing is different. I have lost 3 girlfriends, never said suicide. Sue was only for Susu. Never suicide. How many times have you had a breakup? You ever think of ending your life? We never. Fail to अरे लाल लाइन में मजा जो है ना, मजा है उसमें. My son did not answer his maths paper one day in the 12th standard to experience the failure. And we went to the open house. Everybody was behaving as if somebody died. Dr. Shetty, do you know what happened? I said, I know. And he wanted to experience the failure. They did not know what the hell to do with him. Are yaar, if you fail na, su farak pade bhai. Success in life is when you cumulatively gather knowledge across time, when you keep your antennas open and you mine gold from every conversation. Every teacher is good. Don't dismiss any teacher. He or she can teach you something new. Every patient can teach you something new. Every person in the class can teach each other something new. Keep that in your mind. We will not share emotions. हमारे घर में बापू ने भी कभी शेयर नहीं किया. वो stoic था. He was like the school principal in 3 Idiots. परंपरा, प्रतिष्ठा और अनुशासन इस गुरुकुल के 3 नियम है. अरे share your feelings. I'm upset, I'm sad, I'm happy. I'm thrilled, I'm delighted. I feel jealous of this girl who scored more than me because I taught her full night and she scored more than me. This guy would have lived if he had made a call. He owned Coffee Day. He would have lived if he would have made a call. He didn't. He was ashamed. He couldn't show his face. This guy, you know much more than what I know. Never bully anybody in college, huh? People who bully are very insecure about themselves. They are not complete. They enjoy. And some of them are creative psychopaths. They need to be told, nothing doing, you'll be thrown out of the college. It's important to bond. I work with MBBS kids. They all call each other sir. 1 year senior, sir, madam, nothing doing. Call them by names. And my dear friends, I would like to share this Buddhist principle. I finish in 5 minutes. Buddha said something very beautiful. Sympathetic joy or rejoicing in the fortune of others. In the Buddhist school of thought, mudita is one of the most important qualities that you can cultivate to build compassion and loving kindness. Which means, तेरे को ज़्यादा मार्क्स मिला ना, बिंदास बोलना, क्या रे तो क्या किया, मुझे जलन होता है, फिर भी आज हरीश शेट्टी आया था, महर्षि हरीश शेट्टी आके कहा कि appreciate करो. When you do that, your heart opens, you become a better human being. No, I was a topper all throughout. In the last exam she scored more. तो क्या होगा यार? Topper से जिंदगी नहीं बनता है. जिंदगी बनता है cumulative accumulation of insights, wisdom, knowledge, and emotional intelligence. That's what helps. So jealousy to joyfulness. Now, what is very important also in life? Share your feelings. Huh? माँ मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा, तुम सबके सामने मुझे क्यों डांटा? Is sharing feelings. माँ, you don't understand me. Don't put your head on the bed and say, Mom, you don't understand me. ऐसा नहीं यार. माँ तू यार सबके सामने मेरा पैंट उतारा, शर्ट नहीं उतारा, उतना ठीक है. अच्छा नहीं लगा. माँ मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि तुम जब मैं घर आता हूँ ना तब मुझे ग्लास पानी देते हो, कुछ ना कुछ मुझे बना के देते हो. Don't share adjectives. तेरे कोख से मैं कैसे पैदा हुआ? No. Share feelings and don't share any sarcasm. Tell your mother also, college मत जा, तेरे बाप का college है. Late जा. नहीं. Those who share feelings live happy lives, mentally healthy lives. Those who share adjectives, useless, kutra, kartya, doesn't work. So if you operate on the realm of feelings, your mental health will be very good. So when you are failed in an exam, you feel stressed. It is just strain of the mind where love, affection, company, going out for a holiday will work. But when there's a fracture of the mind, nothing works. Nothing works. Amitabh Bachchan said, 2 बूंद जिंदगी की, oral polio. I say 2 गोली खुशी की, दवा खाने का. And psychologists have this penchant attitude, don't take medicines, don't take medicine. What the? Meghna, what the fish? If it's necessary to take medicine, you have to take. You have to take. Fracture of the hand does not improve with physiotherapy, it improves with surgery. Fracture of the mind also same. My dear friends, as I stop, I started by saying life is beautiful. It is. Have you seen this movie? How many of you have seen this movie? You have seen this movie, no? It's a beautiful movie. You should actually see it. Life is actually beautiful. Your body is the best product of the cosmos. You have an opportunity to come and work in your own colleges and get education. You may not have everything in life, but life is actually beautiful. You have a breakup, so what? Don't try. I want complete closure. Complete closure नहीं. There's no complete closure to any relationship. Left ventricle के कोने में बहुत लोग जीता है. Auricles में और right ventricle में main आदमी जीता है. So ठीक है यार, लफड़ा होगा. things will go down. You have teachers who can help you. You have friends who you extend your hand, will hold your hand and really see that you will do well. मार्क्स कम मिला तो भी आत्महत्या नहीं करने का. लड़का छोड़ के गया, लड़की छोड़ के गई तो भी मरने का नहीं. डाइवोर्स हुआ तो भी मरने का नहीं. जॉब गया तो भी मरने का नहीं. जॉब मिला तो भी मरने का नहीं. टॉपर हुआ तो भी मरने का नहीं. फेलियर हुआ तो भी मरने का नहीं. पैसे का नुकसान हुआ मरने का नहीं. जेल गया मरने का नहीं. कुछ भी हो तो मरने का नहीं. And my dear friends, what is the most important need of a human being? If you answer this, you will get 3 nights and 2 days in your own house. What's the most important need of a human being? Good sleep, food, clothing and shelter, roti, kapda, makan. What is the best, most important need of a human being? Mental peace. One big car and a peaceful mind. कार काम काम मैं सुना यार, सुना जी सत श्री अकाल जी, सुना जी गाली मत देना. व्हाट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट नीड ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग? तो ऐसा कुछ 3 रात सोई नहीं ऐसा लगता है. हाँ, व्हाट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट? द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट नीड ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग इज टू बी लव्ड. Is to be loved. And there's nobody in this room who has not experienced love. But there are many in the room. तुझे पता है मेरी ज़िंदगी में क्या नहीं हुआ. मेरी माँ तो मेरे भाई से प्यार करते हैं, अब्बा जान अम्मी से प्यार करती है, और मेरा क्या? We don't want Nirupa Roys anymore. That's the most important. And then lastly, my dear friends, what is the most important skill of a human being? Huh? Adapting. Very good. But I am the resource person. I'll give the right answer. Most important skill of a human being. To be aware of small doses of love which is there all throughout. And the auto rickshaw guy says, Rendo bhenji agle janam de do. When a mother says, sit down, I made something good for you. When a brother says, come, you're so tired, I'll give you a head massage. Small doses of love. Acknowledge it. Thank and be aware. So my dear friends, on this Suicide Prevention Day, we'll keep ourselves alive and we'll save other lives. And I thank Meghna. If she has invited me here, that's love. That's love. And that girl, Azil, horrible girl, where the hell is she? Some Azil, no? Huh? Aliza, Azil. What names, yeah? It's tongue twisting. Where is she? Tu maisa bataya. Huh? Yeah, come here. Thank you for hassling me so much. Huh? My God, silent reminder, gentle reminder, little reminder, no reminder. Thank you. Then that's love. Small dose of love. Acknowledge it all your lives. Your mental health will be fantastic. Congratulations for taking up psychology. We'll meet at some other place when you are a great psychologist, and I'll be sitting in the audience to listen to your lecture. Thank you.